Hello beer buffs, and today I'm reviewing Shacksbury Arlo Cider from Shacksbury Brewing. Lovely, nice, and it's lovely, nice, refreshing cider, I should say. And it's tinged with grapefruit or grapefruit flavoured. So let's get a pour on. Noisy please.
Right there, chaps. It's Billy Pegs here down in Wolf-Ardis-Worthy. I have to say, I'm not sure about all these different ciders, like grapefruit and berries and cherries. I like my cider apples, and that's all, just apples.
Sorry, it's about that intro. I couldn't hear myself with the planes going over. It gets a bit noisy on this flight path out here. But I had to move the chair a little bit out of the sun because it's 38 right now and it's going to go up to 39 today. So it is hot, isn't it? So that's why I've got the lovely chilled cider and a lovely chilled glass I put in the freezer to pour it into. So I'm ready for this, I tell thee. After a day's work in the heat, you can't beat it. And you know, I did another cider from these guys 2 reviews ago, so you can look up that one to learn a little bit more about Shacksbury cider. And they are based out of Vermont. So there you go. But anyway, let's get a taste on. Oh, it smells nice. Like I say, it's meant to have grapefruit, aromatic grapefruit tinges to it. It's 6% by the way. So it definitely, it's kind of a combination of apples and grapefruit. I would say the apples are slightly more overpowering on the nose. But yeah, let me try it. It has this funny taste. It's weird, it's like when you first taste it, there's not much there, but there's more aftertaste kind of thing, which is interesting. Yeah, that's kind of unique in a way. That's a different tasting experience, I tell you that. Not bad, but it has that tartness to it, you know, that bite and that grapefruit. Yeah, you can definitely taste that. I guess it is kind of aromatic in a sense, not as what I was expecting for sure. So interesting about this beer, they actually use a blend of apples from their Sunrise orchards in Vermont with the Basque bittersweet apples. So I talked about this before. The sources for their apples, for their ciders, are obviously in Vermont, but they're also an orchard in England and an orchard in Spain in the Basque region. So it's obviously they've used some of the Basque apples in this one, so that's cool. A bit of Spanish flair to it, a bit like a flamenco dancer kind of thing, perhaps. What's he saying now? Nonsense, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, yeah, it's well, it is refreshing, I gotta say that. Bleeding refreshing in this heat. It's it's too hot now. It just exhausts you. You know, it's I just getting in and out of the car is hard work in this heat. So you just kind of run into the car almost and then get the AC pumped up. But luckily I found a shady spot here, so that's nice. Now, I was getting short on beers, folks, to review, so I had to swing by Specs. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Swing by Specs today to pick up some new beers. Only picked up 5, you know, so I've got those to review in the coming weeks before my jaunt back home, so to speak. But yeah, look out for those. I think I've got a couple of IPAs, and I believe I have what else? Oh, I think I picked up a stout as well, so we'll have a look, you know, a bit hot for stouts, isn't it? But hey, I'll give it a go. As for this little gem, very nice and refreshing. Very interesting. Has it got anything on the can? Shacksbury per tree. A Porum-worthy take on Basque style cider. Okay, so it's based on Basque style. Interesting. Super dry with funky fresh. Made in collaboration with Petri Teji. I hope I'm saying that right. Petri Teji cider out of Astigaraga, Spain. That's a mouthful as well. But there you go. There's a bit of info on that. And like I said, it's 6%. Very nice. As I said, I talked about this brewery previously, 2 beers ago, but if you are looking for a few more beers from them, check out, they have a spice cider. It's called Ping Pong, so that sounds interesting. They also do their dry cider. They have a rosé cider, so have a look at that. And the one I had last time was the yuzu ginger cider, which if you look back, I did enjoy. So I do recommend trying that out if you can, folks. If you can find it, for sure. Anyway, as for this little gem, do you know what? It's a little different, but, you know, I'm enjoying it. I think that's going to be a definitely a solid 7 from me, from the Texas Tap, for this little gem called Arlo, Shacksbury Arlo cider. So check it out if you get a chance to drink it. That's all I have for you today, I'm afraid. Enjoy the summer sunshine where you can. I know it's been a heat wave over back in Blighty, if you're listening in there, and obviously it's flipping hot here now, so there you go. Looking forward to a little break over there to try and cool down a bit. But anyway, enjoy what you can. Try and get some craft beers down your neck if you can. Support, as I always say, your local breweries if you can. So until then, from me, the Texas Taff, signing off. Ta-ra.